Good afternoon, or good morning, Mr. Stephanie again. Today I thought I might talk about menopause and hormones and what happens as we hit menopause. There's several things that kind of come up. One is a medical term called hirsutism, or excess hair growth, or male pattern hair growth in a woman. We quite often get that around our chin as we go through menopause. This is due to the estrogen levels dropping off within our bodies, and we're left with testosterone levels. Now, a normal woman has between 0.5 to 2.7 testosterone, so pumping through their ovaries. Now, this kind of takes over, and so you get this. Now, what happens also, the hot flushes are due to a lack of estrogen within the body, but then the progesterone levels drop off too. Now, the progesterone also helps us in our prolactin cycle with the secretions from the corpus luteum within the uterus. But what happens also, the progesterone helps to balance us. It balances the estrogen. So if you're feeling like your mind's about 2 steps behind you, it's a sure sign that you've got low in progesterone. But go and see your doctor. Get a blood test to check it out. I'm only a beautician, not a doctor. The other thing, if you happens a lot, is when you get a lack of progesterone, your skin dries out. Now, my skin went from dehydrated to dry to normal when I went on to Provia or progesterone. And as a result, when your skin dries out, your pores open up. And it's like if your skin is quite a rough, it's like mountains, goes up and down. And when that dries out, you don't get the sebum flow. If you went and had a scan on your skin, you'll see the ups and downs. You can see the moisture flow or the sebum flow within your skin, your epidermis. All these things have a bearing. Now, what happens when the moisture drops down? Our cells within the skin and the mitochondria cannot reproduce because they haven't got the moisture. Now, hormones themselves are chemical messengers. So what happens? The hormones don't get here, and then everything goes south. But what happens, also going back to square one, when we get these hair growths normally around our chin, which is a sure sign that we're cycling, especially when we get pimples around here, we pluck them with tweezers. Now, the face is the only part of the body that's hormonal when it comes to the skin. So you pluck this, the blood rushes to it, carrying the chemical message hormone, and what happens? You get a darker, thicker, stronger hair, or a terminal hair. So you really have to get that treated. Now, hair grows in 3 cycles. You've got anagen, collagen, and telogen. You've got to kill that in the terminal hair, the strong one. Now, it is worth booking into the electrologist, and during that time, go and see them once a month, and just getting that few hairs knocked around your chin. If they're a good therapist, they'll treat it right, because there's a way to treat a hair loss within a menopausal or gender dysphoria client. And there's a technique for doing it, and not many people know it. And then at that stage, you need to start using serums on the skin. You don't need to go and pay for expensive moisturizers, though if you can afford to, it'll be worth it. But get one that will penetrate your epidermis and get into the mitochondria. Now, a lot of stuff out there is very good, the high price tag, but the ingredients within it cannot penetrate skin, so you need to get one that penetrates the skin. I use a product here called Medicate. I find it very good. There's another good one called Aspect. It's also very good. But you need to get the serums. And I actually find that works very, very well from my experience. If you saw some photos of me a wee while ago, you will know that from what I'm speaking to you, I have lived myself. And I have found these things out. I know what it's like to have your brain two steps behind you, to be kind of floating all the time. It's weird and it's not good. And then what happens is we end up taking it out on our partners, on other people, and it's always their problem. Because of our emotions, but our emotions are also our spirit, so that's another subject. We won't get into that. But I hope this has helped you all, and good living, everyone. We'll get into some facial exercises for us girls, and some more stuff like that soon. Have a nice day. And always wear sun cream.